Howdy folks, Dr. Ed here with Total Body Healthcare, and I've got your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week. We're continuing our month-long journey through emotional stress and its deleterious effects on our health. You might be thinking at this point, goodness, Doc, you're just giving us all bad news. Don't worry. Starting next week, we're going to actually talk about tips and tricks that you can help alleviate some of the effects of emotional stress on your system. But I really want to focus on one more thing as far as emotional stress in our health, and that's the question that I get from a lot of patients, which is, Doc, I get the emotional stress and how it affects our health, but how does it affect my spine and nervous system? I don't see the connection there. And it has to do with the fact that your nervous system, when it's functioning, it puts off a vibrational frequency to it. The electrical components of your nervous system cause our nerves to actually vibrate. It's a principle of physics. To prove it to you, did you ever meet somebody new? And when you left that interaction, you're like, man, I just didn't vibe with them. Yeah, your nervous systems didn't match up. You two were at two different tones. There could be lots of reasons for that. We're not supposed to vibe with everybody, but that's a whole nother topic. But that's just proof that our nervous systems do have that vibrational frequency, that energy to them. And if that energy is off, whether it's person to person, there's some interaction there, or whether it's in your own system, it's going to cause issues as well. So when we have excess emotional stress beyond our capacity to handle it, that is what changes the vibrational frequency of our nervous system. And if the nerves that are affected go to, let's say, some muscles in your mid-back, it may tighten up one side versus the other side and pull the spine out of alignment that way. It may affect some of the signals that are going to your organs, affecting their function. There's lots of different ways that it can affect your overall health. So two things with that. By getting adjusted, you're going to help correct that misalignment that the muscles might have caused, and then getting adjusted on a regular basis actually expands the capacity of vibrational frequency that your nervous system can handle. I had this clinically. This was amazing to witness. It was unfortunate for the patient, but clinically it was pretty amazing to witness. I had a patient one time, this many years ago. She was mid-20s, maybe upper 20s, young female. I had gotten to know her and her family fairly well, and let's just say her home life was pretty rough. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, she's laying on my table, and as I do with all my patients, there's several different things that I check, and she's laying there. She's perfectly straight. Her legs are balanced. She's not experiencing any symptoms that day whatsoever. And as she's laying there, I'm just about to say, hey, you're doing great. You can get up. You don't need adjusted today. Congratulations. She then said something negative, almost kind of hateful about her sister. Her sister wasn't even in the room. She just made this statement about her sister. And as she's laying there, she's laying on her back. So I'm down at her feet looking up this direction towards her. As she's laying there, she says that negative statement, her head cocked to the right like that. And in my hands, her left leg just drew right up about a quarter inch short. Again, clinically amazing, but it was just proof to me. What I already knew, book knowledge, it happened right there on the table. Her negative thought, her hateful, emotionally stressed thought caused her spine to instantly misalign, and therefore I had to go ahead and adjust her at that point. Your nervous system's powerful, folks. You alter those vibrational frequencies, you're going to alter your health. There's no doubt about it. Again, next week, tips and tricks on how you can eliminate some of the effects of it. So that's going to move into the good news. I'm Dr. Ed with Total Body Healthcare. Here's your Whiteboard Wednesday thought of the week.